And for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And the Jazz start out with the ball. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Mark Conley. His first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jonas Valanciunas. Shooting 1.
Free throw drops for Valanciunas.
The one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Here's Bradley. Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Ja Morant.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. Over Melton. That one's wide left. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Bradley, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send them to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
One shot.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Jackson, right side. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They've come out strong 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Bradley misses. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round. Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Back to Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Jazz with another miss. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And he makes the first. And Melton drops them both. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. From 11 feet away, here's Niang. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Memphis leading. Brooks outside. Pass to Melton. Back to Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And Utah with a change here, too. Ingles is checked in. Melton against Mitchell. There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Watanabe's checked in for Valanciunas. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Allen, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Jones in for Moran. On the wing, Ingles. Ooh, poked away. Here's Watanabe. Clark left side. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. On the wing, Ingles. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Utah, Joe Ingles. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Ingles. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Allen. Back to Jones. And there's the lob. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Clarkson outside. Back to Conley. To the inside. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by Conley. Ingles got 5.
The floor general Conley. Dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Jones, the pass to Allen. Jones against Conley. Shoots from the elbow. Pass to Watanabe. 6 to shoot. Back to Clark. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Utah trailing here. A minute 9 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Green. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's Conchar. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Here's Watanabe. Green covering. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Conchar. Misses off the right iron. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Ingles. And it's all tied up. He's got 7.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Jones. Plenty of space. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Clarkson outside. And he misses his first shot.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
So the Utah Five right now. Filling in at the wings, it's Clarkson and Bogdanovich. George Niang out there with Tony Bradley. And it's Mitchell in at the point. Bogdanovich on the wing. Up and over Brooks. Bogdanovich, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Niang inside. Valanciunas covering.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there. During his time in college, George Niang made it to the NCAA tournament all 4 years and was a two-time All-American who averaged 20 points a game as a senior.
And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. And after spending time in the G League, Richard, Niang has carved out a nice role for himself here in the NBA.
Niang is a very reliable three-point shooter. He's a catch-and-shoot guy who's always ready with his hands, and he's got a quick trigger with that release.
On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies. It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes the Grizzlies. On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies.
Well, the Jazz shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Clarkson against Melton. Right side, Mitchell. The three. And another miss by Utah. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, there have been rumors that the Jazz stars Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert don't get along. Mitchell said, quote, "We're good. You don't have to be best friends with the people you work with. We want to win, and I don't think either of us are worried about what's being said around us." Brian?
Serious squad goals, Allie. Thanks. Brooks outside. Pass to Valanciunas. From down in the low post, it goes. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Count it. Good.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, I mean, to get a shot like that on a drive, it's those type of plays that will chip away at the lead.
Timeout called. Memphis. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Checked in for Niang.
Jeff Green.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Jackson. No good. A bit long that time. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Mitchell against Morant. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Utah trailing here. Pass to Bradley. And here is Green. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Floats one, and the layup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the paint. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Melton. Melton's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Timeout called, the Jazz. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
time Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Jones. Outside, Ingles. Clock at 6. Here's Conley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Conley.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
For 3, Allen. Rebound, Utah.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Conley. Outside, Ingles. Bogdanovich with it. Fades away. The Jazz with another miss. We've got 1:13 left in the second period.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
And Allen gets it to go.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Outside, Ingles. Back to Conley. Outside, Ingles. Here's Bradley. Can't get it to drop. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Allen on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Allen again missing. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Ingles. 26 seconds left in the first half. And that one's drained from the low block. Ingles got 9.
He can run hot or he can run cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There is steam coming off that bad boy.
On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by Conley. Jackson, left side. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead, a nice show of force by them. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Please give a big round of applause.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Jonas Valanciunas has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Down low. Here's Brooks. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Bogdanović. Soft touch off the glass. Bogdanović has got his first basket.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Mike Conley talked about his teammate, Donovan Mitchell. He said, quote, he's unique, almost like a smaller D-Wade. He likes to get in the paint and make plays. He's very athletic, very strong, and a very unselfish player. You don't find that too often, that humility. Back to you guys.
Glowing reviews, Allie. Thank you. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
The 3 from Mitchell. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 5.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanović, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, BA. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Make some noise. Here come your Grizzlies. That was your Grizzlies Bucks Jazz team.
Memphis leading. Melton outside. Pass to Brooks. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Melton. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Melton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Back to Conley. Out to the right wing. Here's Niang, defended by Jackson. Mitchell's shot is good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading 3s back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Melton finds Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Morant. A step-back shot, and another basket for Memphis.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Timeout called. The Jazz, a unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Melton outside. Brooks against Clarkson. Back to Melton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots. Memphis the rebound.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Inside. Here's Niang. Valanciunas covering. Outside Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Over Morant. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Clark. Over Clarkson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
That one's on Clarkson.
First team foul.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line for Memphis, Brandon Clark, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Conchar, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Allen comes in for Melton. And it's Jones in for Morant. O'Neal, he's checked in for Utah. Ingles comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Good on the second one. Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Clarkson. Conley with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Up and over Brooks. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Now here's Allen. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Here's Jones. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 5 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Conley. The kick out to Ingles. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third.
Utah foul. Joe Ingles. First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Jackson, he's checked in for Allen. And a switch here also for Utah. Bradley's checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's Conley. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Outside, Ingles. The three is up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Conchar. Jones against Conley. On the wing, Conchar. Gets it to go from the corner.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now Clarkson. Back to Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And he sinks the second. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Jones, his shot is good. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Shoots from 14. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in the game. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Jazz. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Bradley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Mitchell against Jones. Poked loose. Bogdanovich against Morant. And that one's long.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside Jones. The floater. Shot's good by Morant.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Back to Conley. Over Morant. That one is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Conley against Morant. Back to Conchar. Pass to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Memphis with another.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies. On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies. On your feet, fans, here they come, your Grizzlies.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Memphis. Melton comes in for Jones. And Utah with a change here, too. Niang, he's checked in for Ingles. Mitchell against Melton. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Brooks outside. Pass to Melton. Back to Brooks. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Melton against Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Here's Bradley. Bogdanovich from long range. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Melton against Mitchell. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Melton outside. Let's go with a 3. Memphis, the rebound. Valanciunas, good.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Niang. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Puts it up off the inbound. That's good on the jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Let's turn up the noise and give a big welcome to your Brisbane. It's the time Grizzlies fan.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Melton misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Brooks outside. Pass to Melton. Back to Brooks. Lets it fly. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Utah has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Now Melton. Morant, the pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Jonas Valanciunas.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
All right, men. The first ladies of the board are ready to take the court. Give it up for your Blazers.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Jang, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Crowder comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Watanabe's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jackson in for Melton. Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Outside Davis. Pass to Tucker. On the take. Outside for Davis. Here's Moutier. Shoots over Morant. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Here's Jang, defended by Gobert. Pass to Watanabe. Over Green. Watanabe can't get it to go. The Jazz on offense. 15-point game. The shot's good.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They led by as many as 18. Outside Morant. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
They got nothing on us, nothing on us, nothing on us. Isang bagsak.
Tremble. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Don't waste any time, bro. Just do the job right or you are surely going. Go knock on some wood, but I just feel I did incredible. How many? I don't know, but more than several. I know a lot of demons. I can summon any one of them. As if they were cuddling. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on, ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. And for Dallas, on the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the four-man position. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Now here's Hardaway. And here is Powell. 6 on the shot clock, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Leonard. From deep, George. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Paul George with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Shoots from 12. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And the first one at the line is good. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgery. Last season, a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
On the wing, Hardaway.